AM 1220 KHTS, your hometown station, Prima Pediatrics Healthcare Hour. We're going to wrap things up here on AM 1220 KHTS. Dr. Feldman, you can find more information at primapediatrics.net, or you can give them a call at 661-424-9000, 424-9000 for more information. And it is upon us, sort of. Of course, Southern California, Santa Clarita, not really. It's kind of hot and less hot, but still, it's still flu season.
Winter is upon us. Yes. Even if we don't want to believe it, it is upon us.
And
because
so we
with
have
climate change. Who knows when winter starts?
And so we're gonna have kids with fevers, and flu season. So a little word to the wise for
on
those
the fevers. This is always a fun thing to talk about. If your child is over 2 months, you don't have to come running to us if he gets a fever. And when I say a fever, that means anything over 99.5 to 100. Under 100, most people don't consider to be a true fever.
Okay.
Okay? Over 100 it is. Now, this does not include kids under 2 months. The important issue here is that if a newborn or a child under 2 months of age even has a 100-degree fever, they need to see the doctor right now.
Right, yeah.
If it's over 100 and the child is less than 6 weeks, that means you don't wait till the morning.
That means, yeah.
And you go to the ER.
Yeah.
And the reason is because children under 2 months of age do not have a big enough immune system to fight off disease, and so they can't localize an infection to, say, an ear or a throat. It goes into their blood.
Yeesh.
Now, 90% of the time it doesn't. But who's going to take a 10% risk? Not me.
Nope.
Now, go to forward and up. Past 6 months of age, between 6 months usually and 4 and 5 years of age, most kids will have the experience of running a high fever. And when I say a high fever, I mean over 103. 103, not 100.3.
Yeah.
Okay. Over 103. Now, here's the important message. Nothing will happen to a child's brain until the temperature reaches at least 106.
No kidding. I did not know that. I did not know that.
At 108, you fry your brain. At 106, you begin to get into trouble. Why? Because at that point, you're at some risk for decreasing the metabolism in the brain. Below 106, all that's going to happen is the kid's going to feel miserable and be hot.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's not dangerous, the fever itself. In fact, fever is there for a reason. Why would we get fevers if it's not healthy? Because it is healthy. If you're getting an infection, most viruses and a lot of bacteria will not tolerate temperatures over 102. They don't grow.
Oh, that's good
So
news.
your body turns on a fever to knock off your infection.
That's
and
good
it's
news.
a good thing. So you don't want to necessarily get rid of it.
So at what point do we need to bring our kids in? What, if is it 5 days? Is it
I would say more than if your child has had a fever under 102 for more than 4 days in a row, they need to be seen.
Okay, 4 days in a row.
As long as they don't have any other accompanying symptoms that are troublesome. A little cold, that's okay. If they got it running 100, 101, fine. But if they're having troubles breathing, clearly, you got to bring them in even if it's only 101.5. You can't look just at the fever. You got to look at everything. You got to look at your child. You know your kid. You know if your kid's looking good or not. If you think your kid is not looking good, they could be afebrile, and you still got to bring them in.
Gotcha.
So the idea is you got to get this what we call a gestalt. You got to look at your child, figure out whether or not they're in trouble, and then bring them in.
Gotcha. Okay. This has been the Prima Pediatrics Healthcare Hour. PrimaPediatrics.net for more information. Also, 661-424-9000, 424-9000. Thank you, Dr. Feldman.
You're welcome.
Another one in the books.
You got it.
I think next month, we're going to talk a little asthma, I think.
Yep.
And then student...
She says wheezing.
yeah. Thank you. AM 1220 KHTS.